All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Good evening. Give you just a second to join on here. All right. I hope this is working okay. So while you're signing on, welcome everyone to Intro to Essential Oils. My name is Meg, and I am an essential oils wellness guide. Man, there's so much to say about essential oils. I'm going to try to keep this short but sweet with a lot of content. I do have some PowerPoints. We're going to blow through a couple of them, probably not touch all of them, but we can definitely connect later on. And if you have any questions or concerns or just, want some knowledge further than what this class will teach you, then you can reach out to me on my Facebook page. You can PM me there, or you can reach out to me on my email or at my email, which is revitalizewithmeg@gmail.com. So a couple people are signing on. So let's get cracking here. I'm just using a little bit of white fur because I love it so much. Now, Doterra doesn't make white fur anymore because it's not sustainable. So they found something so much tastier, which is Siberian fur, and I just ordered a brand new bottle of that. So if you guys are looking to get some fur in your life, which I do highly recommend, connect with me if you don't already have a wellness advocate account, or if you're not already a wholesale member, then we can get you going on some good deals. All right, so introduction to essential oils. Welcome to the class. What is an essential oil? So you're watching it right now. You can obviously read what it is, but it's basically the aromatic compounds or volatile compounds found in the seeds, bark, stems, roots, rind of an orange. When you cut an orange and it just that citrus amazingness. I mean, those are essential oils. So there are a few ways that we can actually extract essential oils, and a couple of them here are steam distilled or cold pressed. There are many methods, and essential oils have been extracted or have been used for centuries. I think we're going to even touch on that. So I mentioned volatile aromatic compound. That sounds very fancy. And what exactly is that? In short, they're compounds that are small organic molecules, and they tend to change really quickly, from like a solid to a liquid state. So they're small molecules that have the capacity to bloop into one state, which could be solid, or in our case, the essential oil, a liquid state, and then poof, they evaporate into the air. And the essential oil gives plants their distinctive smells, right? Like we were talking about the orange. You have your mint, your peppermint. That's a huge one in doTERRA. The peppermint is absolutely invigorating. And so it benefits the plant. It gives it an amazing fragrance. It protects the plant. It's an actual defense mechanism. We use it for beauty, food preparation, skincare, which goes along with like beauty and health, actually health and wellness, internal, that kind of thing. So let's see, next slide. So 3 uses of essential oils. I talked about 2, aromatic. Actually, I didn't talk about that yet. Aromatic, topical, and internal. The aromatic is you can diffuse it. I don't know if any of you have a diffuser out there. I absolutely love my diffusers. I have a few of them, and I have them going most of the time throughout the day when I have the window cracked because I live in a really wet climate. So I don't want to have them going all the time, but I do have them going much of the time. So the sense of smell is a tool that can elicit powerful psychology, mental and emotional response. So like I was talking before about the orange. You cut an orange in summer, or you cut a couple of lemons and you're making some lemonade, you know, like I said, summer, right? It brings you to that moment of maybe not the very first time you've ever cut open an orange, but it gives you this almost history, you know, this emotion, this maybe calming, or, you know, if it's a good smell, yeah, bring back really good emotions for you. So the emotional response. Essential oils are quickly absorbed by the smell receptors. So when we smell them in, we have a direct link to the limbic system, right, by way of the olfactory nerve. The limbic system is part of the brain that supports a variety of functions, including smell, which we just spoke about, right? That's why I love white fur so much. There's something about it, maybe the pine, or not pine because it's fur, but I don't know, just Christmas, right? Christmas brings back memories of what it smells like. Yeah, so moving on. Some essential oils induce uplifting, invigorating effects, okay? However, using essential oils aromatically does not require any special diffusing device, like I talked about before. I have a few generic devices, and I also have a car diffuser. I have a small battery diffuser. Those are great for gifts, actually, if you ever, well, Christmas is coming up, right? Soon, not that soon. So yeah, it doesn't really matter. You don't have to get the fanciest product out there. So let's move into topical, which is what I'm really passionate about, okay? First, let's talk about safety, okay? I've been asked this question a couple of times, and the question is it safe to use a lot of oils? Can you use too many oils? And my answer is, can you use too much of anything? All right. So, yes, you can use too many oils, not just, for the smell factor that you'll be like, whoa, rolling in really great smell, and maybe you mix something crazy with something else and it's not complementary, but I'm talking more about how these oils really impact your body on a cellular level. So before I really talk a lot about that, we just want to keep it very safe. So essential oils are very safe, gentle, as far as, a natural product goes. I highly recommend to dilute your essential oils. My favorite oil is jojoba oil and coconut oil. They are great oils that are great for skin, and I rub them all over my body, so I just want to have really great effects with the oil on my skin. I don't want any greasiness. And if you have extra sensitive skin, I highly recommend that you dilute the oils with coconut oil, just a little bit, and then rubbing it on your pulse points. That's a really great one. So yeah, skin sensitivity, just be very, very wary. So if you have right here on your arm, actually, this is my good testing area, because it is a little bit more sensitive, but also, it won't spread. It won't be too uncomfortable if something were to occur. But I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just saying, pretty much just test it out. If you know that you have extra sensitive skin and you still use a carrier oil with the essential oil, just give it a little test run, okay, with a more strong oil. Like lavender, you could, with a little bit of coconut oil, you could rub lavender when you get out of the shower, use some coconut oil, some lavender. Those are really great oils, very gentle. Frankincense is another one, but don't let me get too far here ahead of you. Just follow the directions and the label. You know, you have it'll tell you exactly what you have going on. So the application method, the skin sensitivity, you know, it'll tell you. So why doTERRA? Man, doTERRA. I love it. Hold on here. My thing kind of bumped me out. All right, there we go. Oh, so this is a video, and I will be sure to place the link below because I'm going to post this video. So yeah, this is a great video. You can find it on YouTube. It's David Hill. He's Dr. Hill. That's what we call him. And if you go to YouTube, I believe, let's see. Well, I'll post the link. Don't worry about that. So doTERRA. Why doTERRA? Well, they have a few amazing foundations. We have healing hands. They have amazing sourcing, and they have amazing oils. There's so much to say about the company. I mean, really, there really is. I don't want to get too much into that right now because I do want to talk a little bit about oils and, you know, how they are important for you in your home and in your life. So let's do that, shall we? And I'm going to have a class, you know, about my why for doTERRA. I advocate doTERRA constantly. So I think they're great. I love everything about them, and that's why I'm building a business and finding amazing results. So, all right, let's start looking into the most important essential oil for your home. Okay, there is truly an oil for nearly everything, whether it is emotional support, energy, children's health, right? Moms, we're always like worried about these pharmaceuticals and all of these vaccines. You know, you got craziness going on right now, and what's really good and what's not really good. And yeah, I mean, it can get a little scary. So these essential oils can really impact your child's health, and on a cellular level, they can really do incredible things. So I'm going to start with the fundamental doTERRA product that everyone needs, and that I will share. I will also share some of my favorite kits in doTERRA as well. Oop. There we go, jumped ahead. So this one, obviously, lavender oil is absolutely amazing. I love lavender. I diffuse lavender all the time. I rub it on my feet. I put it on my pillow. It's great. It's great for calming. I use it for emotional support. These oils are primarily my arsenal for emotional support. I mean, they back me up every single day, and it's changed my life. So I'm really grateful to these oils, and that's why I'm so passionate about this, because the solutions are out there in these oils. You know, I'm not saying that it built this like road to Wonderland or anything, but it sure is helping me pave that road. And not only on a financial level, but just in my emotional health and wellness, it's really helped. So here's some ways you can massage on the backs or bottoms of your feet, like I was saying, and apply a drop to the back of your neck or your ears, right behind your ears, on your pillow, just pretty much anywhere that you want. You know, there's no wrong way to apply an oil. Obviously, you don't want to put it in your eyes. You want to be careful about that. And let's see here. Talk about this bad boy. Now, this oil is obviously an amazing oil, and I say that about every oil, but this one's really great. If you have any grease stains in your pans or pots, I really recommend that you put a couple of drops after you give it a quick rinse with hot water. Put a couple of drops of lemon and then fill it with hot water and let it sit for 15 minutes. Come back, wipe it out with a rag or something, and your pan will look sparkling new. This oil is awesome. And you can do that for pretty much anything. It's not going to eat through your countertops or anything like that. It really fights grease and stains and grimes and yeah, all the crud. And also it smells amazing. You can drop a couple of drops down your garbage disposal, run that bad boy with some water for a little bit, bada bing, bada boom, and you got a really clean garbage disposal, okay? Now, diffusing this one is really great. I diffuse this often in my bathroom with a little bit of peppermint. I like lemon and peppermint a lot. I just love the way that it smells together. Like I said, used to clean your kitchen. You can take this one internally. I drop a couple of drops in my stainless steel water bottle. I say stainless steel with an emphasis because if you use plastic, it can eat through the plastic, okay? So just be a little bit cautious before going and putting it in your Nalgene, your favorite Nalgene. So this oil, it's cleansing, it's purifying, it's invigorating. It's a great oil, and it's actually one of doTERRA's top selling oils, and it's so affordable. I always have this oil. I order it pretty much every month. It's my go-to, one of my go-tos among many, but it depends on the season. It depends on things, you know. So let's see here. I am going a little bit fast, but we are talking about a lot of stuff here and a lot of oils. So, you know, this is just giving you a little bit of what these essential oils will actually do, you know, as far as health and wellness goes. If you use them in your home to clean, if you use them in a diffuser, obviously taking them internally, that will really help you. That will help your immunity, your mood, your emotional state, like I was saying before, and, you know, overall just happiness. Okay. So there's many, many things to do with these essential oils. And lemon, another one before I leave on this note for lemon. Let's see here. Another way I was reading is you can take a spray bottle, and make sure it's glass or steel, something like that. And you can spray down your countertops and other surfaces, and it makes a great furniture polish. So that was another one. So let's see, let's move on here. Let's move to peppermint. Like I was saying, I do love peppermint. Peppermint and lemon are really great blends. So we have cool and invigorating, right? That's what you think of. And let me tell you, yes, this is true. When you take a little bit, right, let's pretend this was peppermint. I have white fir in front of me, so I'm using it right now. But, you know, you take it, put a little dab right here, put it right behind your ear. You can use coconut oil too. I don't have sensitive skin, and so I can pretty much put them all over my body. Sometimes I have a little bump or two, like a red bump, but that's about it. So I'm lucky. But a little bit of fractionated coconut oil, a carrier oil, and you are good to go, okay? So you put it right behind here or on the back of your neck, and the sensation is so cooling, and it just makes me feel really good, invigorated, just like it says. You can use it in your water, just like lemon. You can drop a couple of drops in a glass or titanium or steel water bottle at the bottom, and then fill the water. Okay, don't drop it on the top of the water, because some of the oils, the density of the oils, whether it be like light or heavy, they can sink or rise, right? Well, these oils are a little bit lighter, cooler, you know, invigorating, so they tend to sit right on top. Okay, so when you go to drink the water after you just dropped a couple in and on your the top of your water, just sits right there, and you take a big gulp and you're like, ooh, too much. Okay, so fill the or drop a couple of drops and then fill the glass of water second. Okay, that's the second step. Again, you can add it to a spray bottle. Like I said, the back of the head or the back of the neck, forehead, and lavender and peppermint do calm tension, both of those. And, you know, that's emotional support again. And I'm going to hold a class for emotional support, because I do believe that it will change you. So let's see here, a little bit about peppermint. It's a high menthol content. So peppermint essential oil sets apart from others when it comes to quality. Okay. Making it it's one of the best things ever. And this is, you know, coming from doTERRA. The peppermint plant is a hybrid of watermint and spearmint, and was first described in 1753 a high methyl content. Okay, so that's very scientific. I know, I mean, maybe not very scientific. Maybe you guys know a little bit more about this than I do, but you know, Doterra says it's distinguished the best quality peppermint from their, you know, where they source it from. Frequently used in toothpaste, chewing gum, oral hygiene. Peppermint also helps alleviate occasional stomach upset, promotes healthy respiratory function, and when taken internally, peppermint continues to be one of the best-selling products out there. So those are the ways that you can use peppermint. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself here. So for diffusion, let me give you a couple of tips, and I've written down some things that I wanted to share with you guys. So you can write this down, grab a pen. For diffusion, you can use 2 to 4 drops in your diffuser, whatever diffuser you want. And, you know, let that bad boy go. I would try a little lavender or lemon as well, just kind of blend it together. I love making blends, so you can try that too. For internal use, I would say 1 drop, okay? 1 drop of peppermint oil, 1 drop, imagine this, is equivalent to 28 cups of tea, peppermint tea. 1 drop equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea. Okay, crazy, right? So 1 drop and then water, okay? Second step, right? Primary benefits of peppermint. So when ingested, it promotes healthy respiratory function and clear breathing. So if you have allergies, again, lemon is a good one for that as well. But yeah, so clears the breathing, promotes digestive health when taken internally, and repels bugs. That's another one. So if you're in a buggy area, it repels the bugs. So keep that in mind. And I'm going to post a little bit more on peppermint and some of the oils we talked about. Again, just some places that you can find the oils. And you can always PM me on my Facebook or revitalizewithmeg@gmail.com and chat with me, and I can tell you much more about essential oils. So let's move on here. People are raving about lavender, lemon, and peppermint oils. What are the odds, right? There are thousands of stories just like these. But let me just tell you a few things. Peppermint cools in the summer, very light and absorbs quickly, like I was saying. Favorite combination in Veggie Cap for seasonal allergies is Tri-Ease. Let's see here. Lavender for razor burns and wound support in general. I put lavender and frankincense on my dog's cut across her forehead, and it healed up within 3 days, literally 3 days. So I have the photos, actually. I could probably post those. Yeah, and let's see. And lemon, of course, for all of the seasonal allergies as well. So let's move forward here. Melaleuca is tea tree oil. It's just the term, or what they call it, Melaleuca. It's the proper terminology for tea tree. It's very hygienic. It's a hygienic oil, so it cleans and cleanses anything. Very antiviral, antifungal. You can use it in shampoos, conditioners. Athlete's foot is really great. I put it in my dreads, keep them smelling great, keep, you know, all the cooties away. Let's see here. So let's see. Tea tree is known best for its purifying qualities, which I said before, and it's useful for cleaning. More commonly, it's used for breathing. So actually, I remember my grandmother, and it wasn't Doterra, it was something else. It was like another product, and she would put a few drops in like a bowl of hot water when I was really stuffy, and then put a towel over my head, and it would help me breathe a lot better. We also use mentholatum as well. But I remember her using tea tree oil too. You can use it for occasional skin irritations. I would use a carrier oil with this one, 1 to 2 drops of Melaleuca essential oil onto the infected area. if you have a wound or something. And I wouldn't use a carrier oil. Well, actually, no, I would use a carrier oil, like a coconut oil, because coconut oil is antibacterial as well. And so if you use coconut oil and the Melaleuca, you'll dilute it. It'll seep into your skin a little bit more. So all in all, yes, I do recommend that, and I think that will be better. All right, so let's move into oregano. Oregano is a natural immune support, okay? Take several drops in an empty gelatin capsule for periodic immune support. You can do that. I can show you how to do that too. I'm gonna start uploading some DIYs on how to do some oil tricks and just some things you can do with oil. So it's known for popular cooking spice, of course. It also acts as a powerful cleaning agent, offers powerful antioxidants. I had no idea when I learned about oregano. It's used for skin, and oregano is one of the most potent and powerful essential oils, and it has been used for centuries in traditional practices, which is, I feel like, most oils. The primary chemical components of oregano is carvacrol, a phenol that possesses antioxidant properties. And again, I'm not going to touch too much into that because I don't want to frighten you with all of this extra wording. Essentially, it's super strong, okay? Not even a drop. If you're going to use this in cooking, I would use a toothpick, dab it in the oregano, and then stir whatever you're cooking with that toothpick. It's super, super potent, okay? And that's great, right? Because that means that you can hold on to this oil for a really long time and use it for whatever you need. And it's just a great oil to have around. So it's super potent, okay? Oregano should be diluted, just like I said. And when diffusing oregano, I would say 1 drop to 2 drops. That's it. Seriously, okay? So in addition to being a popular cooking spice, it supports healthy digestion, respiratory function, and when taken internally, it really supports the respiratory function, which is something new I learned. I had no idea that it supported that, which is really great. So let's see here. Primary benefits. I want to talk about the benefits. So cleaning, purifying agent, healthy immune system, digestion, respiratory function when taken internally. And it offers powerful antioxidants also while ingested. So again, oregano is very powerful. Let's see here. Let's move on. Frankincense. All right. This is one oil that I always have in my arsenal. Okay. I say that because I have a lineup. I mean, these oils really support me and it makes me feel good and empowered and I love it. So frankincense, used to clean, soothe minor cuts, scrapes. I use it for everything. I use it in my hair. I use it with a carrier oil on my skin, on the bottoms of my feet, on my neck, my pulse points behind my ears, just everywhere. I love this oil. I diffuse it like crazy. It has amazing benefits. Used with lavender and peppermint to calm stress and tension. When in doubt, use frankincense. That is the truth, let me tell you. It is the king of all oils, and I'm doing some essential oil study, so I am learning all about this amazing oil. It promotes feelings of peace, wellness, just calmness, grounding, okay? Renowned as one of the most prized and precious essential oils, frankincense has extraordinary health benefits. It's absolutely amazing, this oil. Another way to use the oil is you can take it and apply like a jojoba oil, which I use for my skin, and you can apply it to the skin. So if you have a blemish, something like that, with a little bit of a carrier oil, and it'll actually really help with any painful blemishes. It just seems to kind of alleviate the pain right away for me. It's known to support healthy cellular function. So this one is huge, huge, huge when used internally. So cellular, right? You think, I don't know, what do you think when you hear cells, when you hear cellular level? Really, what do you think? What do I think? I really think I automatically go to like a neurological level, like the cells in my brain, the cells running through my body to support my body and move the fluids and that kind of thing around. So, when it says it supports you on a cellular level, I really do feel, and I know to be true from doTERRA science and just, research that I've done, is that it really does help your cells. It helps support your cells. You feel better afterwards. And if you think that you feel great now, just wait until you use these oils. I mean, honestly, because I was doing great. I'm relatively healthy. I don't take any pharmaceutical drugs. I'm 31 years old. And I find that to be a norm. But when I talk to other people, I have tons of people who are like, I'm on antidepressants or, sleeping pills or, Adderall for focus or, you name it. I mean, they're on all of these pharmaceutical drugs. And then what happens when you take the pharmaceutical? You have a side effect, right? Maybe not all of the time, but some of the time, you can have muscle cramping, constipation, and the list goes on and on and on, right? So my thing is why put my body through that? My body is already kind of screaming at me when it's not feeling well. It's telling me all of the time. It's like a huge, beacon of truth. So if I listen to my body, really, I mean, it's not this hippy dippy idea. If I sit and say, wow, I have a headache, like, where's this headache coming from? Questions I might ask myself. Have I drank water today? Have I eaten anything today? Have I breathed knowingly today? Right? Just taking a deep breath. Okay. It can refocus, realign, and then you can say, okay, why am I feeling this way? Maybe you're stressed. Maybe you've carried some tension, whatever the case may be, you can talk to your body and you can have like correspondence with your body and you can, initiate support from your body listening. Okay. And in using these oils like frankincense, which is the king of all oils, it can really help you. When inhaled or diffused, frankincense promotes feelings of peace, relaxation, satisfaction. That's why I use it. It just makes me feel satisfied. And just overall wellness. Some of the uses for this amazing oil is you can rub it on your hands after a long day of gardening. It's a warming and soothing effect. Okay. Apply topically to help reduce appearance of skin imperfections, like I was telling you, on your face, or if you have any back knee or, anything like that. It can be applied to bottoms of the feet. This is where I use it the most. I take frankincense, maybe a little bit of lavender or balance. It's another blends. And we can talk more about that later. And I combine the two, or sometimes I just use frankincense and coconut oil, and I just lather my feet with it. And I put my socks on, and I go to work, and I feel absolutely amazing. Just the extra support. And also, you got to take into account, you're doing a couple of steps differently, right? So you decide to use these oils like I did, and then all of a sudden, it's my life. I wake up in the morning. I do my, normal morning things. I put the water on for the coffee, and then I go to my essential oils. If I were to take a shower, I wait, get out of the shower, essential oils on my feet, lower back, that kind of thing. So yeah, topical, internal, aromatic, this oil is amazing. So let's move forward, okay? So people are raving about melaleuca, frankincense, and oregano oils. Are they? Have you heard it? I don't know. I haven't heard too much about oregano, but I had a bad experience with my dinner with oregano. I poured, like I said, you only want like a toothpick. I poured a couple of drops. Oh yeah, my spaghetti sauce, had to pitch that and start over, which is fine. Live and learn, So let's talk a little bit about Deep Blue, this muscle and joint support rub or oil. There's a rub as well. It's amazing. This is why I started with doTERRA. I had a kink in my neck. A lady friend at the time was like, hey girl, let me rub your neck with this oil. And I'm like, heck yeah, do it. And you know, within like 30 seconds, I was like, what the heck is this? It feels amazing. Where can I get this? And that was kind of it. I started with Deep Blue. So you can apply directly to your joints. You can rub on any discomfort, aches, pains, joint issues, that kind of thing. It's immune boosting. You can dilute oregano and massage on the feet. So Deep Blue and oregano. Who would have thought? Let's see here. What else can you do with this bad boy? It's hard when you guys are online because otherwise I would just chitty chat, you know, and we'd have so much time. But okay, so yeah, pretty much joint support, muscle support. Put this oil, diffuse the oil. I would probably say no diffusing this oil. And that's why actually down there it says T and S. Okay, so it has topical support right there, and let's see. Actually, yeah, I wouldn't diffuse it personally. I think topical and aromatic is, you know, just kind of not diffusing it, but just sniffing it in. It'll help. Okay, so anyways, let's move forward. And if you have any questions on that, because that wasn't too clear, I don't diffuse Deep Blue. It's mostly just for massaging purposes. Okay, so let's jump into one that we can diffuse and that we can put all over and everything. This Breathe is exactly what it does. Okay, it helps you breathe. It's a respiratory support. It's a popular essential oil blend that doTERRA carries. It's refreshing, and it can be used to create feelings of clear, easy breathing. I have had tremendous results with this oil for other people. I breathe very easily naturally. However, some of my friends are struggling with allergies, consistent seasonal allergies, and they've used Breathe, and that some of them have really weaned off of Allegra. I think that's one of them, and you know, some other pharmaceuticals. Again, some, you know, over-the-counter drugs, right? So uses, you can diffuse this oil. You can use it outdoors for, you know, put it a little under your nose. I know it sounds silly with the carrier oil, and it'll help you with allergies. Bottoms of the feet are really great for immune support as well. And let's see, I would say in the diffuser, 3 to 4 drops. Topical uses, 2, maybe 3 drops desired over your chest, or pretty much anywhere you feel that you need to put it, but I put it over your chest if you can't breathe, with fractionated coconut oil or jojoba oil, olive oil, carrier oil, okay. Primary benefits: maintains feelings of clear airways and easy breathing, like I said, promotes a restful night's sleep, so if you're having trouble sleeping, usually caused by poor respiratory support. Helps minimize the effects of seasonal threats, like we spoke about, allergies, okay. Okay, moving on here. Digest Zen. This one is a great one as well. Digestive support, okay. You can rub it right on your stomach. It eases your digestion. If you have a bellyache, cramping, something like that, carrier oil in this oil, amazing. It'll take it right away. If you have a gassy baby, okay, 1 drop in the palm of your hand with a dollop of coconut oil. Rub, moms or dads, rub your hands together, and then you can just rub it, you know, right over the belly. Okay, it gets clockwise motion, and not too much. You know, you don't want to rub it in hard. Just very easy. You know, light, gentle touches, even on an adult's body, even on your own. Okay. Let's see here. So uses, you can take internally, like we said, a couple of drops in your water. If you have acid indigestion, that kind of thing, this really eases. You can rub it on your stomach. You can put it in your tea. It's like a black licorice type of taste. I love it. Some people don't really love it. It just helps maintain a healthy gastric intestinal tract. It helps with your gut, essentially. Okay. Um, primary benefits: digestion, helps with digestion. Consume to soothe occasional stomach upset, and take orally to help reduce bloating, gas, or occasional indigestion. Okay, you can diffuse it. You can take it internally, topically with a carrier oil. Okay. So, yep, they're raving. So I think that's what I think it goes on. So the reason we're skipping through this is just, it's a recap pretty much on what we just spoke about. I feel like I don't want to repeat too much, okay? So let's talk about this bad boy here, or lady, whichever you want to go. Natural defense on guard. It again, like breathe, on guard, it does exactly that, okay? You diffuse it in a room to reduce environmental threats. It guards you. You can dilute it in a spray bottle to clean doorknobs, telephones, and other community surfaces, right? You got the cooties going on, spray that down, wipe it down, takes care of all of the nasty germs and such. I highly recommend, if you guys have it, I'm not judging you, if you have any of the hand sanitizer in your purse, any of the hand sanitizer at work, when you go to the grocery store, I know that they have the pumps, you can pump it right in your hand. Stop using that, seriously. Don't use it, okay? It kills all of the good bacteria on your hands. It's not good for you, okay? Stop using it. Get the On Guard spray. It's amazing. It has alcohol in it, just like the other hand sanitizers do, but it has the essential oil in it, and that is really the antibacterial properties that it carries, okay? So this is another popular oil that doTERRA carries. It's a great blend. It provides a natural, effective alternative for immune support, okay? It's natural. It can be taken internally, topically. You can diffuse it. This one is a great one to diffuse. There's a lot of Lyft and Uber drivers out there. Get yourself a car diffuser, buy yourself some On Guard, a couple of drops, diffuse it. Seriously, especially in these colder seasons. It's a great oil. It really, really is. So it helps with immune function support, cardiovascular function. It can also be used on surfaces, like we said, 2 to 3 drops in veggie capsule for immune boost. Add it to your water, drink it down. I put it on the bottoms of my feet because that's a go-to, and I put my socks on because it feels so good when I do that. Let's see, the benefits, respiratory function, antioxidant defenses, circulation, energizing and uplifting aroma, immune support. Like I said many times, this oil is great. It guards you. Another way to use it for emotional support is if you're going into a big meeting, you have somebody that you're, fearful to talk to, or you're, holding back or on guard, right? On guard. If you're on guard to talk to somebody, go ahead and put that right over the back of your neck or the front of your heart, and with a little bit of carrier oil, and it's not going to be like guarded where you're like, yeah, I can, defend myself against this conversation kind of thing. It's more like, you're guarded, like your cells, your body on a cellular level is guarded, and I'm going to talk a little bit about this in another class to come, which is essential oils. They vibrate on a frequency. Okay. Each oil is a different type of energy frequency, right? So On Guard, exactly what it does, it can help support you during times that you might want to create a wall, or have a tough conversation and find compassion, or, there's some really great ways to use these oils, not just for your health and wellness in your body, but also spiritual wellness and just mindful wellness as well. So let's break into one of the #1 products in doTERRA, the Lifelong Vitality Kit, okay? It is amazing. Supplements formulated to be non-toxic and bioavailable. Scientific evidence that there are less nutrients in our modern diets. Okay. That's so true. Our soil is being corrupted. Our water is being corrupted. And what happens? Our nutrients are just being drained, or they just dissipate, or they're corrupted essentially. And what happens to us, right? We drink that water, we plant the plants, goes into our bodies. This isn't with, I mean, if you have organic, and that's great and everything, but ultimately it rains, right? So, I mean, we're not going to get too far into this. However, it does have a lot to do with the lacking nutrients in our bodies every day. Okay. So these supplements are absolutely amazing. I use them every single day. I love them so much. They've increased my focus. They've just on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say like I'm floating at a 9.5 to 10 most of the time after I take my pills, and I consistently take them. I just feel my body stronger. I'm able to go for runs every day, things that I just felt sluggish, didn't really want to do. Now I do, take action. So I started with the essential oils. I moved into the vitamins. I found the vitamins really worked for me. I have helped a couple of other people, including my mom, on taking the vitamins, and she's noticed tremendous results as well. And so I advocate, you give these a try. I mean, what do you have to lose? We spend so much money on this other stuff that what are we gaining from it? I mean, ask yourself every time you purchase. So it's an investment, and it's a good one, take care of your body. So basically there's a lot of support with the Lifelong Vitality kit. And I too will help support you in how to, best take these supplements. Another thing I wanted to quickly touch on is with the Lifelong Vitality, aging, right? So on a cellular level, again, we age. Okay. So when you cut a avocado in half, what happens? It gets brown. Okay. Well, it's because the air touches it, right? And so let's think of our faces. Okay. Our faces are constantly taking in all of these toxins. You have the air, you have the dirt. I mean, we don't really know, but we have tons of stuff going on around us all the time. And, we look into our house and we're like, oh, it's clean, but is it really? So we have the air, we have the sun, we just have what am I trying to say? Just the toxins that are floating around. Okay. These really help by providing support for your cells and providing support for your skin. Okay. Aging. So really helping with the skin. And for, directions on how to get this stuff wholesale, please let me know. I would love to set you up on it. So let's just recap really quick on the Vitality: antioxidant and DNA protection, energy and metabolism, bone health, immune function, stress management, cardiovascular health, healthy skin, hair, nails, eye, brain, nervous system, liver function, digestive health, lung and respiratory health. It's gentle on the stomach for those of you who have a really sensitive stomach, and non-GMO, gluten-free, and dairy-free. Okay. We have a vegan Vitality pack too. I'm vegan, and I take the vegan, and I love it. Okay. So let's see here. We'll just go on in. So with Doterra, you are in control. What does that really mean? When you have your health, you have 1,000 dreams. And when you don't, you have one. So I will never forget when I was told that Doterra will help me take control. Okay. I didn't really know what that looked like. In fact, my upliner, my friend who got me into Doterra, she was sensitive with, my needs and what I really needed. And she didn't push too many of the products on me all at once. So I actually found my own way to take my own power and help myself really in empowering my health and wellness. And people with Doterra, they have so many testimonials, so many experiences. If you, YouTube, and you can also look on my Facebook page, You know, people are constantly sharing their experience with doTERRA. It's absolutely amazing. But we often think that the status quo is all we are entitled to experience. But what happens when you are told you can take control? Okay, so this is like I was saying. So take control of your life and your health. Take control of your stress, energy, ability to sleep, confidence, mental clarity, body image, the toxins in your home. Just take control of your health. Doesn't that sound amazing? Don't you think you deserve that? Because I do, because I believe that I deserve that, right? We all deserve that. Everyone in this whole world, really, they do, okay? I believe it. And that's why I'm helping others and sharing this, because it's a must know, really. Just so take control, okay? So I'm not sure what your motivation is when it comes to control. Mine was on a scale from 1 to 10, down here, okay, taking control. I had all the ideas, right? So I would like levitate up here and be like, yes, I'm doing really good, right? And then fall again, okay? When I have found doTERRA, right, taking control, I kind of sat here for a really long time. And now slowly I'm stepping up, okay? And so what I'm doing in stepping up is I'm taking action. I'm following through with myself, because I have only myself to let down, ultimately. You know, we're our worst critics, and that's so true. So we put ourselves down, we kick ourselves, and it's not serving anyone. It's not serving you. It's not serving me. It's not serving your employer. It's not serving your family, anything like that, especially your health, okay? So in closing, if you stick with me for a bit, I can show you some really great ways on how to use essential oils and what to do, okay? So now what? What are you gonna do? If you're anything like me, you're pretty excited about what you've learned right now. My life changed because of doTERRA, and I'm confident your life will change as well, okay? There are 3 ways to use the oils. So we can talk a little bit about that if you wanna PM me, okay? And we'll go over that. I'll talk to you about how to use essential oils. I'll talk to you about how to get the wholesale membership. Easy peasy. You know, we value our customers at doTERRA. So you guys, you know, we're trying to empower your health and wellness and show you a way to take control. And in that, we're giving you, you know, the quality oils at a wholesale discount. So, or wholesale price. So I think that's pretty fantastic. And I think you should take advantage of that. Okay. So I just want to say thank you so much. And I hope that that was informational. Maybe you screenshot a couple of the slides so you can get, you know, just an idea. If you have any feedback, or if you want me to host another class, this one was a kind of a test run. I would love to do that. And I look forward to talking with you guys soon and getting you a wholesale membership, because it's worth it. You can go on at 2 a.m. in the morning when you're feeling frisky and buy yourself some peppermint oil, you know, or send it as a gift. And it's just one way to make yourself feel good. And I believe you deserve that. So thank you again. And I will check you guys later. Have a wonderful night. Okay. Let's see here. Thank you. Thank you.